What's up, guys? It's your boy Ray B May be back with a better video this time, and today I am here with again
LELA.
LELA who?
B.
Just B?
Oh, your girlfriend?
Oh yeah, but
oh.
LELA Brown, Miss LELA Brown.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put your Instagram down and everything.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
So
there you go.
I'm here with Miss LELA Brown.
Thanks for the plug.
Anyway, today we are talking terribly about a story dealing with this comment that I got actually on my YouTube video. Getting testosterone during this terrible worldwide pandemic. I don't know about all of you, trans men that are on testosterone, and trans girls who are maybe taking estrogen right now. I don't know what it's like for you guys, but we're gonna go through and tell you what it's been like for me getting my testosterone over this pandemic. So, I guess first start off by saying, I found a doctor out here in LA, right, for testosterone.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like fine at first. I would get like a lot of testosterone though. The first time I was with him.
Was that before the pandemic though?
Yeah, I got on testosterone like before the pandemic, and things were normal and I was getting stuff. But he was always prescribing me a large amount of testosterone, usually bottles of 2 or 3, so 3 months worth of testosterone, but he'd only give me like 1 month worth of syringes. Then it got to a point during this pandemic where my frickin' testosterone doctor was prescribing me like 5 testosterone bottles at a time, 5 months worth, and no syringes. Like I'm just gonna eat it with a spoon. I literally told her, I said, I'm about to just start eating this stuff, cause what else am I supposed to do with it? But tell them what we did to try to fix this.
Yeah, so we pretty much went into the doctor. We actually called them multiple times and we actually tried to directly talk to the doctor and have a note sent to the doctor, and we called them like 5 or 6 times, I think. And literally told them, you guys are giving us this amount of testosterone and no syringes, like we need these syringes. We literally were like telling them the exact syringes, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll send those out, right away. Literally like 5 or 6 times they told us that they were gonna send that out.
Right.
Every single time we go back to CVS to go check, 4 or 5 more bottles of testosterone.
So then it got to a point where I was like, okay, CVS, can you put in a straight prescription to the doctor asking if we can get some syringes, because the CVS would not give us the syringes. Obviously you need a prescription for it. So they were like, yeah, we'll just send a request to the doctor's office with a note attached saying that you've been getting testosterone with no syringes.
Right.
They put that in, and the doctor actually replied to them, declined the request, and said that I needed to come in for an appointment, talk face to face, right?
Right.
Which was weird. But okay, like I didn't know you wanted to see me. I've been trying to contact you and you haven't been answering, but okay. So we make an appointment.
Mm-hmm.
We go in to see the doctor. I tell him, yeah, so my issue is that I've been trying to get in touch. I'm getting a lot of testosterone. I have no syringes. I'm missing shots because I can't get syringes. Like, what's the issue? And he's all, oh, I didn't know about this. I had no idea.
So surprised. Like, you're the one that just declined the request.
Right?
And asked me to come in.
And he's all, oh, I didn't know. I didn't hear anything about this. And I'm like, okay. He's like, I'll get more syringes sent out right away. I said, can you please actually give me plenty, a lot?
Right.
I want at least 4 months worth. Like, I know that there's syringes and that's like sketch, but I want a lot because I have to take this once a week. I need to use my syringes once a week, and you're giving me all this testosterone.
Not to mention, you had like a year's worth of testosterone, and every time he would give you syringes, he'd only give you like 10. No, like
not even. I was about to say like 4. He'd give me like
heck?
2 of each.
Then remember, we went in and talked to them, and then after that, we ended up going back to CVS, and he said
after the doctor's appointment,
and he put more syringes.
Yeah, because he was like, oh, I'm so sorry about this. Yeah, let me put in more syringes right away. I'll give you a lot. And I'm like, perfect. I leave the appointment. We go straight to CVS because he said it should take 2 seconds. He said if not, they'll give you a call on them. It might be in tomorrow. But I think we went back that day and they were like, yep, it just... Well, no, they were like, yep, you just got something in. And we were like,
oh, yeah, that's right,
And guess what it was?
Testosterone.
More testosterone and no syringes. I was like, this guy is off something. Literally, he has to be on some drugs.
And then we ended up going inside of CVS and we were like really breaking it down to them. And we're like, okay, so this is what's happening. And obviously he needs to take this weekly. And this isn't like, a game. Like you need to stay on top of this. And no one is supplying us with syringes. So they let us buy them for a little bit.
Yeah, which I don't think was allowed.
And I don't think that was allowed, but we really talked to them.
Just this one girl that was nice.
It was this one girl and the guy.
Yeah.
That one guy. It was a couple times we went in there and bought them. So that was going okay for a while. But then after a while, they wouldn't sell us to it. They wouldn't sell us.
Or they ran out, and then they said that they can't order. They're not ordering anymore because they don't have any prescriptions to order that for.
Right, and then they said go to this other CVS. So we went to the other CVS, and they wouldn't let us buy any. And then
they were like, that is not allowed. But anyway, so this was going on, and I'm like, this is crazy. But here's the confusing part, y'all, and I'm gonna break it down to you. And yo, trans guys out there, y'all probably know, but I take my testosterone sub-Q in my stomach. I'm still kind of in the early stages of testosterone. I don't want to take it in my thigh or anything yet. I'm still taking it in my stomach to go kind of slow, and I need 2 syringes for that. I need 1 syringe, it's a pink syringe, my 18 gauge. I'm gonna put that all over here. I need that one to take the testosterone out of the bottle. But once the testosterone is in the syringe, I have to unscrew that big 18 gauge, and I have to take a cap from another syringe, my second syringe, which is a 25 gauge, the blue syringe. I'll put that over here. I need to take that cap and screw it onto the pink actual syringe that's holding the medicine and put it into me. And so I need 2 syringes, 18 gauge, 25 gauge, that are compatible, that can screw on with each other. And believe me, it's like CVS and doctors don't even know what that is. They're like, you need 2 syringes? Yours compatible for what? I'm like, oh my gosh, like
even
that's
at
never.
CVS, they're like, what are you talking about?
I'm like, you've never heard of that? That's not a thing. Like, I'm pretty confused right now. Like, I'm trying to explain it to them, and I have the pictures of the syringes, guys. And I'm talking to CVS, and I'm talking to all these people on the phone and doctors, and everyone's like. And I even tried to go to Trans Needles Exchange, which is on Instagram, which they actually replied to me and said, this is a site, this is where we get all of our syringes. I ended up going over to that site and they ended up having the syringes I needed, but they weren't compatible. They were just 2 different separate syringes. One was an 18, one was a 25, and they were 2 different brands. I need these 2 compatible syringes. And so it was just a really, really hard find. It was super complicated. We were really upset about it. She's like already on the game, y'all. She knows what's up, so she's trying to explain to them too. She's like, he needs 2 syringes. I'm like, she's got my back. Like, anyway, freaking fast forward to now. Luckily, you really helped me out because I was trying this whole time. I'm hitting up. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. This whole time I'm trying to hit up different transgender health services out here to try to get a new doctor for testosterone or to get syringes. And 2 places that I hit up out here, the people that were answering were speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
They were speaking Spanish. And I was trying to explain, I know a little bit of Spanish. I mean, I took 6 years of Spanish, but like I don't really know that much, not like what like I can't like hear and talk and stuff, have a conversation, but I am like trying to say that I don't know how to speak English and Spanish, and I'm like trying to like say like, can I get help, and just like all this stuff, like a couple things that I know, and the guy is just going off the rails. He's like, huh, and then he's telling me, give me your number. I put in your number and I'll give it to you, like if you want to, like I'll call you back. And I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna put in my number then. And he's like, all right, I got you. He's like, he's like kind of like speaking with me, and he's like, I end up giving him my number. I'm like, you got it? And he's like, yeah, I got it. And he's writing it down, and I'm like, okay, perfect, please call me back. And he's like, yes, perfect. And I hang up the phone. I just never get a call back. That happened again on another line. And so this was really getting crazy. But then, what do you know? You reach out to one that I already called multiple times, and she answers you.
Yeah, a nice lady named Alexandra, I believe, answered.
Who speaks English, so
Who
that was
speaks
helpful.
English, yeah, and she gave me the numbers to a couple places. And she gave us one specific number to UCLA. And we ended up calling them and making an appointment for him and everything and telling them what was going on. And they were really understanding, and they were actually the only people who immediately made an appointment for that week. Because everyone else that we called that was like available
was a
or not
long wait.
available until like 2 more months or 3 more months. And then there was also that one, and the main lady that I called at first, she said that their doctor wasn't even in right now because of COVID, and their patients were waiting to get their like testosterone and everything too.
And I was like, that's not right.
Like, no way. So I was like, yeah, no. So, but we went to the doctor yesterday.
And she was pretty funny. She was super sweet. She had like this little button. It was rainbow, so she was definitely like, I don't know, a part of it. LGBTQ friendly or whatever. But she comes in and she's all like, "You're here for a checkup, right?" And I'm like, "Well, actually, I'm transgender, female to male. I'm just here to get on testosterone." Mm-hmm. And this lady looks at me like, "What?"
But she was so sweet.
No, she was really, really sweet. Definitely just like wasn't given that information. Mm-hmm. She was like, "Oh, I thought you were here for a checkup," but she was all testosterone. Sex change, and I'm like,
yeah, I'm like, oh,
I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, so like hormones. I'm like, yes. And she's like, okay, and she's like going on the computer. She's got like her friend with her that's helping her on the computer, and she's like, look up transgender help, this and that. And then you say something to her. What did you say to look up?
The
trans health services. Or gender health services.
Yeah, I'm like, it's the gender health services with Dr. Carl, whatever.
Yeah, and you like knew the information, and she was like, "Oh, gender health service. Oh yeah, that's it." But luckily,
that's what I thought we were calling.
Right.
I thought we were calling him at first, but then I guess we just called like some random number.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but it was just, she was a really nice lady. Then she told me that she was gonna be my primary for that place or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so she was like, when you come back here, I'll email you my information, you hit me up, I'll serve you or service you or whatever. And I'm like, thank you so much, like you really changed my month, honestly. And I was like, you made it so helpful.
She put in more syringes for you.
Yes, because she put in more syringes. She ended up finding what I needed. She ended up ordering it just straight through, like, her being a doctor, they probably have just contact to get those type of syringes easily. So she was just looking it up. She was like, what do you need exactly? I told her all about the syringes. I had to explain the compatibility thing, but she figured it out, and she got everything from me. So that was really awesome. Alright, well, yeah, I mean, I guess that's it for this little short video. Just wanted to get a little story time out for you guys. If you are struggling, I suggest going to the hospital, because that's pretty much what that was. I had to go to like the hospital and get with a doctor.
Well,
like,
no, I think because the reason why we were in a hospital is because we parked on the hospital side and then you walked over to the doctor's side.
Oh.
Remember? But
even Sheila, like the bottom of that building was like a little clinic or something.
Well, yeah, it's just a doctor's office.
You have to get on a doctor's, but you can't, like, I couldn't go to just a normal my primary doctor and do that. He wasn't able to. So I don't know what kind of doctor she was. She was a hospital doctor.
Yeah, like an urgent doctor. I don't know, like an urgent care. I don't know, something.
I suggest maybe trying to hit up some higher rank if you're having trouble getting the syringes. For the testosterone, that is a whole different story, because you need the gender health doctor for that.
It's a whole process.
It's been hard for me because I have literally pretty much missed like 3 weeks this like last 3 weeks. Because it's October 16th now.
Yeah. No.
October 16th.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the last 3 weeks, it's October 16th today, I have not taken it. And that's like really stressful, you know.
Yeah.
You other trans guys should know. I mean, it's a lot on the body to take it in general, and I'm taking mine pretty slow, but I just started going through my changes, and then I stopped taking it, and I feel like that put a little toll on me. And I feel like, you know, it sucks because it brings you a little dysphoria, like you feel like you're gonna start going back, and like it's not gonna work. And I feel like I feel like that. I feel like I was set back, and you tell me no, you know, it didn't make a difference, and you still look like you're changing and things are going good. But I did get a little insecure, and I felt like I got a setback, like I was like not 8 months on T, or that's another thing I have to talk about. But yeah, I just if you guys are going through that, definitely try maybe what I tried. But I wish you guys the best out there. It is really hard not being able to take your hormones. But let me know your guys' stories down in the comments, and maybe I can give you guys some advice or help you out if I know what to do. But another thing that I wanted to talk about, how many months on TMI? People are like, what the frick, Raegan? You posted a video like 2 months ago saying you're like 2 months on T. I looked at my YouTube, and I don't know if I posted these videos staggered or late. I probably did. But I can assure you, me in the videos saying that I'm this month on T is accurate. And I did some counting. My first shot I took February 28th. At Playlist. So I counted February to March, March to April, how's it go? April, May, June, July, August, September, October. That's 8 months. But I know a lot of you are like, that's not what your YouTube videos say. I think that's really weird too, because I know that I don't think the YouTube times are right or something. I like showed you. I was over here doing the math, but I want you guys to know I should be accurate. I'm like 8 months on T. Yes, that answers all of your questions. Okay, I think that's it for the video.
I personally hope this inspires you guys to like make a video about any crazy story times that you have, because I feel like right now other people need to hear it, and because a lot of stuff is going on, and I hope this helped you guys a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that this did something, and I hope that you guys just know that you're not alone either. Like, if it didn't help you in a sense of you doing something about it, just know that, hey, you're not alone. I struggled a little bit. It was really stressful for me. I was having a hard time, but I figured it out. So hopefully you guys can figure it out too.
Everyone struggles.
Yeah, everyone. It's a roller coaster. Life is seriously a freaking roller coaster. That's the truth. Alright, I think that's all for this video. I wanted to let you guys know LELA opened up a Depop store. Do you want to tell them about it?
So I am very bad with motivation. I haven't posted on it in a little bit, but there's a lot of different clothing items on there, and I really do keep it like cheap. Pretty much everything is under $10 unless it's like a brand new item. Like I have some like 2 dresses on there that are from like a really expensive shop for like $500, $600, but that's for like, you know,
those
certain
were like the
people
1,000. She got those for like, those were like $1,000 designer
yeah,
that she put up for pretty damn cheap. So.
Yeah, but I also have nice items that, you know, I sell for cheap too. So I'm gonna be uploading some more on there as well very soon.
And I'm gonna put that link in the description, so you guys should definitely go check it out. I think I'll probably be starting a Depop too, but my stuff is probably just gonna consider some old kind of like boy clothes, maybe some sweatshirts, but I haven't started mine yet. Definitely go check out LELA's. I might post something on hers even if it's just something small. So I'll put all of that down in the description. Another thing I wanted to let you guys know, I am on Cameo. I know a lot of you guys know that, but I've only been getting a couple cameos every now and then, so I just thought I would reach out and let you guys know that I am on it. You guys can hit me up on there, ask me anything, talk to me, message me, or tell me to do something crazy in a video for you, and I'll send it off. Anything you guys want, just hit me up on there. Not too crazy.
Hey!
But you guys can hit me up on there, and then I will answer you, because I'm really active on Cameo. So that's what's up, and I'll probably be doing a little sale on there soon. I'll probably make my cameos pretty cheap, so busting it down at like $10 or something.
It's a fun birthday gift for a friend too. Like if you have a friend that watches Raegan, like you can totally just get him to say happy birthday.
And I'll do a whole freaking video. I don't slack. I make my stuff good. I don't slack. If you guys want to watch my testosterone videos, those will be down in the description. And if you guys want to go check out LELA's Instagram, that will be down in the description as well. Do you have any other socials you want me to plug?
No, I am not a social person. I just you
Just your
guys
depop?
probably will notice I don't post on my story, but I'm gonna try to post way more. I'm not very active. But
I'm the active one. You guys just stay on my channel and you'll see a little bit of her.
Yeah. Please don't.
I love you guys so much. I will see you guys into the next video. Goodbye. You gotta.
Oh.